It's Friday. Friday. Friday.
That it is. That it is.
Huh?
It's Friday. That it is.
Oh, isn't it wonderful that it's Friday?
You know, this
Oh.
is this is a you know what makes this Friday even better than most?
Uh-oh. Now what?
Today was my last work day for 2020.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you don't have to go back till what, the 4th of January?
January 4th.
Is your college even open? I mean, no, you're
Yeah.
not. You're a medical school, right?
Well, the university's open right now until Thursday. Thursday and Friday of next week, and then all of the following week is it's closed.
But that's regular spring break. That's not nothing that's
Well,
COVID
that's what
related, right?
it's the regular winter break, but in the first probably 10 years that I worked there, we still worked. We came in the day after Christmas and worked New Year's Eve half a day.
Mm-hmm.
But then about 10 years ago, the president started just shutting it down. Faculty, staff, don't here you got Christmas Eve off all the way through the New Year's Day.
Nice. I used to work for a company that gave us that, but then I was always doing like the Kwanzaa celebration.
Yeah.
So I very seldom got to go anywhere, or do anything.
Yeah.
Because between the 26th and the 1st of January, I was always booked.
Yeah.
So I think the first year I stopped doing the Kwanzaa celebration, we went to Key West, Florida for Christmas. It was a different kind of Christmas. I never experienced Christmas without snow.
Without freezing your butt off.
Without freezing my butt off, listening to Christmas carols, driving down, what is that street down there? What's the main drag in Key West?
I've never been to Key West.
Fremont. I think it's Fremont. You never been to Key West?
Nope.
Come on, man. That's like living in Florida and not being you're 10 minutes away from Orlando. You're going to tell me you've never been to Disneyland too, right?
I've never been in Disneyland. I've been by it, been next to it, never been in it.
So in other words, you have sat in the parking lot of Disney and refused to go in.
Yeah, no, right outside of the main entrance to Disney is a God, I'm gonna brain cramp on it's a resort.
Okay.
And back this past Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend, I rented a 1-bedroom apartment in that resort because one of my cousins was getting married at the resort. So it like I said, you get off the exit, you're on the main drag into Disney, and just before you enter Disney, you take a left
and go to Jim's House of Comfort. Or
I'm trying to remember the name. It's one of the big hotel chains, but they have these resorts that you join like timeshare.
Oh, no.
And they have them all over the world, and you can either buy, like my cousin, her and her husband own timeshare in this resort, but because they own in the resort, they get a certain amount of points that they can use to go stay at resorts anywhere in the country.
Yeah, I've heard the timeshare situation. I am not. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, they were always up to Disney. They love Disney, so it made sense for them to do it. He was talking to me. My cousin's husband was talking to me about they have a program that instead of buying, a time at a specific resort, or buying a deed at a specific resort, that you buy into their adventures program, and it just gives you a bunch of points that you can use at any one of the resorts anywhere in the world. And as I started doing the math, it sounded like a great idea. So I started doing the math, and then I'm like, do you know how much I'd have to travel a year to make that worthwhile? There's no way I'm traveling that much a year.
It is not. It's only lucrative to the people that are selling the timeshares. You know,
Yeah.
when I was in my 20s, somebody told me that you could go to these places and they would for free in exchange for listening to a pitch to sell
Yep.
you these timeshares. So I took my whole family, Timmy, to Cocoa Beach. We had an 8th floor penthouse with a jacuzzi, a kitchen. I think there's 3 bedrooms in this thing. Because we had to go to the pitch, I think we had to spend, I think it was like $150 a night to stay there and get the pitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, man, this is worth the pitch. This is worth the pitch. So we get there the first day. I'm expecting them to pull us aside to a room. And they said, the young lady's not here today. We'll schedule it for tomorrow. Okay. And we said, fine. And we did the Cocoa Beach thing and Canaveral, and the kids enjoyed the beach and the whole 9 yards. Came back, came in the next day, and they said that the lady had a cold and she wasn't going to be able to make it in. So they canceled the pitch.
Yeah. That's what happened with this one here. I at some point over Labor Day weekend, I was supposed to get a pitch, and it never happened. The official pitch didn't happen. But James, my cousin's husband, he started telling me about how much he enjoyed everything, and I'm telling you, it was a beautiful place. Right, you walk in the door and you're walking into a full-size formal dining room, 6-person table, and there's a full functional kitchen there, dishwasher, coffee pot, coffee maker, full stove and all that, full-size refrigerator. And then there's a complete living room with a queen-size sleep sofa. And then you've got, I had a 1-bedroom one. You got a 1-bedroom with a king-size bed in it. And then between the bedroom and the shower/toilet area, there's a little bathette area with a jacuzzi tub.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing was, it was a really, really, really nice place, but it was packed. It seems like there's a lot of families that own time in that resort because it's right outside of Disney.
Probably cheaper than going staying at Disney, right?
Right. Well, yeah, they go spend the day at Disney, but there was a lot of people that were there that weren't going anywhere near Disney. So trying to get in the lazy river, couldn't do it because of COVID and social distancing and all that. Right. So basically the only amenity I was able to take advantage of was the bars.
So this was like a week ago, and there's a whole bunch of people in the hotel?
This was Labor Day weekend back in September.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah. But we got a bunch of you Northerners down here right now swimming.
You know?
It was a meme that was floating around here about a week and a half ago, and it's the Florida couple is all bundled up walking down the street, and walking past them going the other way is a bunch of people in bathing suits and with beach chairs and underneath it reads tourists.
I'm surprised it didn't say Michiganders. This state clears out, man. Once the snow flies, it's gone.
I tried to get a Michigander to join us tonight, but it doesn't look like he's going to join us.
We'll talk about him. We'll look up his Facebook page and just spam him. That's what we can do. Yeah. We got a little bit of snow up here. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. It dusted. It actually stayed on the driveway a little bit. A couple of parking lots were icy, but mostly on the grass. So I can't say it was an 1/8 of an inch of snow.
Yeah, they got a little bit more than that up in the Boston area.
I heard.
But like my mother's way and cousins there, they're all around the 5-6 inch range is what they got.
Okay, because I heard some places were getting 12 inches.
Yeah, and in Pennsylvania, some places got up to 3 feet.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Pennsylvania, Western New York. Some places got up to 3 feet of snow out of that storm.
I missed that.
Yeah.
But I watched the Weather Channel. You know, Paul and Angela were en route to Nashville. So when I was cooking dinner by myself, keeping the dogs off me, I turned on the Weather Channel. And I'm watching the storm, and then they finally put the map up, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna miss them. They'll be clear sailing for them all the way down to Nashville. So I was all right.
Cool.
Didn't have to stay up worrying.
So I missed that video. What were you doing with the Primo? Were you trying to haul a truck with the Primo?
No. I would never try to haul. I hauled the Primo with a truck.
It looked like you had the tow dolly hooked up to the Primo and the front tires of the pickup truck up on the tow dolly. In one picture I saw.
When did you see that picture?
It was earlier this week, and I posted a question asking you, are you trying to haul a truck with the Primo?
Are you really? Because I don't remember seeing, Timmy, I don't remember seeing that. That was a Facebook something or other?
Yeah, it was your page. Trying to remember what the heck you had written for a comment on it, but it was your page. Or maybe it might have been Good People.
On the Good People page, huh?
It might have been on the Good People page.
Interesting. Well, see, I've got 3 computers hooked up to this stream right now, and I am just giddy. And see, if I do this, wait a minute. If I do this, it'll bring in my Facebook page, right?
Okay.
And then I should be able to go here and go Tim, and you should come up somewhere in here. There you go. So you think I need to go to Good People, though, right?
Yeah. It was. I think it was on Good People.
All right, let's see.
I thought it was earlier.
Can you see this hand I got dealt when I was playing blackjack today?
I can see that. Yeah, you you got your wall up back there. Yeah.
I got 2 aces, and they're going to deal blackjack to him. Oh, my goodness.
The house always wins, brother.
Always. All right.
No, it ain't going to be there anywhere. Huh? It was earlier in the week.
Well, heck, all I do is post council. I don't know how long this stuff stays up. Huh.
I'm not seeing it, but
probably one of these.
But I think you actually also did a video, some kind of test.
It's not unlike me.
Yeah.
It is not unlike me. I'm always testing stuff. Actually, right now, I'm trying to teach myself Open Broadcast System, OBS.
No, nothing about it.
Oh man, it's a major broadcasting internet broadcasting software that is really cool because it's free. What is this? The major
Okay, it is.
Day. Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Let's see.
That is definitely not it. Huh. I guess it's a post on the page, so it wasn't a message. I did take a picture of my scooter pulling a big old boat. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Leave that up. Go here. Oh, no. Go here. And then here. And then I can try to find that photo. Boom, boom, boom.
That's not going to give me what I wanted. Okay. And of course, it's so far back in my alerts that.
I feel you. So my dog just cracked the biggest fart I have ever heard. And I'm sure it made its way through the microphone, and you guys are thinking it's me.
No, I didn't hear it.
I'm waiting for this waft to come up from behind the green screen.
Dude, I had a female Rottweiler, 90-pound female Rottweiler for a while. She was one of the sweetest dogs you'd ever want to meet, but man, could she crack them. So I was out one night pushing snow, and it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on E, and the gas station don't open till 6:30. So rather than go park at the pump and wait for it to open, I thought what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and go home and lay on the couch for a few minutes and take a nap, right? So I go climb on my couch, and I didn't even take my boots off. I just hung my foot over the edge on the floor and threw my jacket over my head to cover my head. And that dog laid down next to me with her butt directly below the jacket. It just started gassing. Oh it got so bad, I got up and drove my truck to the gas station and parked in front of the pump.
And that's where you slept?
Yeah, because I wasn't going to sleep at my house.
That's horrible. Now, I do have this picture, Timmy.
No, that's not the one.
That's not it.
No. It was the Primo looked like it looked like it had a trailer dolly hooked up to it, or a car dolly. I mean, hooked up to it, and a pickup truck on the car dolly.
Now I know I towed the plane. Did I tow? No. When Marcus died in the truck, we went and rented a U-Haul.
Yeah, no. I like I said, I can't. I just tried looking on my phone. Let me look in my the actual computer app and see if I can go back far enough to find the.
I got that one.
Which one? That one. Hold on. Don't make a move just yet. Yeah, nope, that wasn't a picture.
I'm trying to think of all my towing escapades here. And I've had a lot. I have had a lot of towing.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've had a lot of comments. Well, trying if it'd be neat if I could remember what day it was too.
Well, it should have my name in it. Shouldn't you be able to just search for my name?
Yeah, that's the problem though. Notices. Let me see this. Yeah, I can't. Come on. I can't search notifications. That's the only thing.
I remember this. This was fun. This is Pismo Beach. We let you drive up and down the beach like Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
And this is Marcus getting stuck. I
was going to tell you, I stayed right on Daytona. I mean, on Cocoa Beach. To 2018, Heidi's birthday. I decided to surprise her. There's a company right over there, not too far away, that does night bioluminescent kayak tours. And you rent a crystal see-through kayak.
Oh, wow. And it's got lights on the bottom so you can see the fish underneath?
No. You want it completely dark because you're looking at the bioluminescence in the water.
Right.
And so, that was her birthday surprise that we were going to do together. And I had actually arranged for Pamela and Michael to sneak in and do it with us. And I ended up getting emergency surgery like 2 weeks before. So I was all with staples in my gut and couldn't do it. I couldn't go swimming, and ended up sitting out there on Cocoa Beach. And man, I'll tell you what, I didn't like that beach. It stunk over there.
Yeah, we just figured that's what Florida smelled like, man. Isn't that,
Yeah, no, this was, let's see if this is it. No, that's not the one. Okay, it was two. All right, I found one of your videos that you had posted in Good People, but not the one I'm looking for.
Bummer. What did I do in Good People? Oh, I did a Primo update.
Yeah, you did something. You were filming live someplace, and you're talking about your Primo.
Yeah. I was in a used car lot in Ortonville trying to pick. I was trying to buy a truck, Timmy. I was online.
As you said, the truck that they had in the lot or in the description you couldn't find.
When we got there, yeah, they sold it the night before. I mean, I told the guy, all right, let me call the bank and I'll see you tomorrow morning. And he said, okay, great. And I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
But he took the first dollar that got through the door.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, if you needed that little $320 commission, okay, I feel you. I ain't mad at you. It's COVID. Don't handle your business.
You remember Nikki Rivera?
Nikki Rivera. I can't.
Ribeiro.
I remember some Ribeiros. Yeah.
He used to hang around with Junie and all them, and for a while he was
your
selling.
Camera is all off of you, man. I only see half your face.
That's because I moved forward. Because I'm trying to read.
Put on your glasses, Timmy. You see,
I ain't got those things.
Oh man, come on now. You refuse to get the readers? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's like a waste of time. The eyes, they work fine today. They won't work fine tomorrow. 3 days apart. This is a test. Okay, that's the one I just watched. So this should be a few days before that.
Okay.
And guess what? Oh, okay, there we go. We're going to load up a few more days. My friend, okay, this I hope is the right one. Come on, load it. Great, Facebook just froze. I just broke Facebook.
That's not the first time. So let me tell you what I cooked for dinner yesterday, Timmy. I impressed. I went out and got a steak, right?
Yeah.
And a bag of Brussels sprouts. I had this wasn't the summer of Brussels sprouts. Last summer was. I was trying to figure out how to barbecue Brussels sprouts last summer, and all my attempts were abysmal. I ended up always putting them in some kind of aluminum bag with some liquid and end up steaming them. So was it Friday? I put them in the microwave. I put them in a bowl in the microwave, covered them with water, let them microwave for like 8 minutes, poured the water out, and then put butter on them and let the heat of them melt the butter. And they were delicious. I didn't salt. I didn't pepper them. I just ate them as they were.
Yeah.
Well, I had some left over from that meal. And after I cooked my steak, I took the Brussels sprouts and I cut them into slices and fried them in the remaining grease from the steak for about 2 minutes. Sauteed them real good, threw them on. Oh, man, they were delicious. Oh, I think I'm going to try it again. But now I'm out of steak. So I think I'm going to have to use chicken breast this time. You know, same process. whatever spices I cook the chicken in, I'm gonna saute the Brussels sprouts in. I think I got a new favorite dish. I hope Brussels sprouts are good for you. Are they good for you, Timmy?
They're supposed to be good for you. I know I like them.
You like them?
Oh, yeah. I like them steamed. You can give them to me steamed with a little bit of vinegar and some salt. Or I like them. Have you ever had them sauteed in a butter and garlic sauce?
Of course. I mean, isn't that how you usually cook them?
Nah, I usually steam them.
Right, but okay, you steam them and then put the butter sauce on them, right?
No, I usually just steam them, dump them out on a plate with a salt shaker and a little bit of vinegar.
Okay. All right, we can try that.
You never had them like that?
Not with the vinegar. I've done the salt and pepper.
To me, they're like a little mini head of cabbage. And I love cabbage.
All right. It's like sour without the kraut.
Uh-huh. Now that I think of it, though, what I'm gonna have to try to do is sometime is to do it with fried, like I do fried cabbage.
Okay. Well,
See how that goes.
We got company.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Nothing to it. How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Yeah. Look at him. He decided to really show us how retired he is. He chilled.
I got my isolation face on.
Are you in bed on purpose?
No, this is my lounging chair, but it's a bed too.
Now I see his. Now I can just see his feet up on the other side of that image, facing the TV.
Exactly.
The feet are like this so that you can see the TV between them.
I forgot to ask you what you were drinking, Timmy. What you got? I made a special stop.
Tonight we were back to the Bud Light. The other night there, I had a little accident. I had this glass and some ice, and this vodka fell in it.
I hate it when that happens.
So I found some ginger ale.
You had to clean it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to drink that vodka because it fell in the glass. Then I found the bottom of that glass and some more ice and vodka fell in it.
Oh man!
I went down to Canton today to pick up an encoder. My encoder for Channel 17 died. So on the way back, there's this little gas station party store that I like to go to. Makes a great chicken. They have chicken and French fries and Chicago-style pizza in this little deli inside this gas station. Delicious.
Yeah.
And they have exotic beverages. So I was thinking of Chuck.
What is it?
Black and tan.
Mississippi Bud, baby boy.
All right.
I've been practicing. I think you're supposed to do something like that. I'm afraid to take the lid off. That's going to be a little messy. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that a little better.
Yeah, last night I was drinking some Kahlua with a Everclear chaser.
Whoop, boy.
Is that legal, Chuck? I don't think that's legal.
Well, don't tell nobody.
Chuck done made his own version of sweet and sour.
Oh yeah.
I was at this place last night. My Thirsty Thursday crowd likes to hang out, and the crowd left, but I wasn't ready to leave yet, so I moved my butt up to the bar, and all of a sudden, the guy about 5 chairs down looks at me and says, "Hey, you want to have a mini beer with us?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm having a big beer. I'll try a mini beer." I don't know what was in this shot, but it looked like it was like a clear amber liquid that looked like Budweiser and a little bit of cream on the top that looked like a head. And it was like a little mini beer in a shot glass.
Okay.
But it was sweet.
Okay.
Man, I knew my sugars weren't going to look good.
What, Doc?
So I had a second.
So you had another one. So was it like amaretto, or what kind of liquor was it?
She said it was like R223 or something like that. I forget what the bartender said was in it, but it wasn't anything I had ever heard of before.
Nice. $12.95.
Yeah, something like that. Because the second one I had, I bought like 4 of them and a drink for a young man who was celebrating his birthday, and I got the bill. I was over $30.
Whoa.
That's not bad for 4 or 5 drinks, right?
Yeah. And I wasn't drinking cheap. Well, I'm drinking the 24-ounce Bud Light at this place. So that's $7 all by itself right there.
Dang.
I like the way you drink. I need to go out with you more often. Chuck, what do you think? I like the way he spins.
Yeah, we can roll. We can definitely hang with him.
Well, somebody put it best the other day. We're in a need. Everybody's in the need for a good celebration, right?
Right.
Yep.
And when that young man talked about it was his birthday, I mean, he was in his 20s, and he talked about it was his birthday. It was like, you know what? Let's celebrate.
Yep.
You are a better man than me, Timmy, because I'm scared of people. I don't want to be outside. I mean, they got me, I guess. They got me because I just don't want to be outside.
Didn't anybody tell you that germ can only travel 6 feet? So as long as you're 6 feet 1 inch away from somebody, you're fine, you're safe.
I don't believe that either.
I don't either.
I don't believe that either. I like it. You know, I was cracking up because I'd seen the meme about wearing masks, right? And it's like they akin to somebody wearing a pair of pants and peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guys this morning, I got a deeply Republican show. He said, no, the analogy is more like a pool. And we're all in the swimming pool, and it don't matter if you wear a mask or not. You're in the pool. So I'm like, I don't know which one.
I'm going to beg to differ. I'm gonna beg to differ with that. I think the masks and the social distancing are a damn good thing. Mm-hmm. And I do wear my mask in and out of places when I go, and as long as I'm moving around amongst other people. But when I sit down to have a drink or a bite to eat, I am going to take my mask off. I was up to the football game Sunday. I went Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the first couple of games I went to, they basically, once you got in your seat, they didn't give a damn. But now they got ushers walking around the stadium, and if you're not actively eating or drinking, you better have your mask on.
Okay.
Interesting. Huh. I'm more afraid of being indoors. In enclosed space like a bar or a restaurant, longer than it takes for me to pick something up and walk out.
Right.
So I heard enclosed spaces for like a half hour in order for it to really grab you.
Well, and the thing of it is how close are you in that closed space? Because I see a lot of pictures of people, and the people doing selfies, and they're like right up in each other's faces. I mean, if I'm having a beer and somebody starts trying to get right up in my face, I just keep backing off, moving away. Mm-hmm. I don't want you. If I can feel your breath, you're too damn close.
You ain't lying.
Well, I had a young lady at the grocery store get upset with me. I was, waiting in line, waiting for her to move up so that I could move up. And I felt she had moved up far enough. Had a line forming behind me, so I had to cross the aisle, right, to get there. So there's probably about 2 feet, 3 feet between her and my cart. Now the cart's another 4 foot.
Right.
So I'm easy 6 foot behind me, but she had an infant with her. You know what I mean? And she asked if I could move back. And what am I going to say? No, forget you? Mm-hmm. No, sure, I'll move back. But my first thought was, why would you bring that child out into this craziness?
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean? That's on you, fool.
Yep.
You knew you was going to be in a building. You know, I don't consider Myers a closed space. It's a football field.
You know, my thing is I try to respect other people's feelings on this. So you know what? Fine. I'll step back. If you feel like I'm crowding you, I'll step back.
Exactly. What do I have to lose by stepping back, other than I had to back up the line? You know, that allowed me to step back because I was partially in the aisle, and I was okay with that too. You know, I left the cart. I actually left the cart, and I just went and stood by another aisle and watched my little Netflix while I was waiting for the line to go down. I'm trying not to do those self-serve checkouts.
Why?
I just feel like I'm taking somebody's job.
You know, what I found is that most places, they got the same amount of cashiers, right? Because they got to have a cashier or two that's actually overseeing the self-service stuff, because the damn things jam up. People get confused. If you got beer or wine, it's gonna want to ID. You be the ID'd,
right?
So I use them. Matter of fact, that's what I defer to.
Well, I would imagine it creates a couple jobs. You know, you got the supervisor, you got the 3 shifts of people that run them, but there's 12 of them.
But I move to them for the simple fact that I'm comfortable using them, and I see people who are not comfortable using them, who would rather stand in a line and have a live human check them out. Hey, fine. I won't take up that spot. You go have that spot. I'm going to go over here to the self-service so I can get in and get out.
Yeah, I like, when I go to the grocery store, I like having fun with the cashier. The first thing I do is I say, listen, if you can guess the 3 things I came here to get, there's a prize for you.
You like me. One day I went in the supermarket to get, I think it was a can of Pam, because I was needing to do some cooking, and I was all out of Pam to spray the pan down with. I come out the store $90-some-odd later.
Who cooks with Pam? Who cooks with Pam, Tim? You're not a cook. Pam?
Yeah.
What are you using Pam for?
When I have this cast iron flat top that I cook eggs on, and I have these egg McMuffin forms that make the perfect round English muffin size fried egg, right? And I make these things. I do my whole week's breakfast at one shot and put it in the refrigerator. So in the morning before work, I just got to nuke it and go sit down and turn on my computer, and I'm at work.
All right.
I spray those forms down with the Pam so that when the egg is cooked, I can just pop the form up and throw it in the sink.
I'm not mad at you. That's legitimate use for Pam. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I take back all the things I was thinking about saying.
Yeah.
Because I said them in my head.
Yeah, I know you did.
I said them in my head, and they were not pretty.
Yeah. You be over here. I'm not going to invite you over for Christmas Day, because I'm gonna cook me up a nice prime rib Christmas Day, and that's going to be with butter and garlics and a bunch of seasoning, and it's going on the rotisserie on the grill.
Right.
I'm halfway thinking about barbecuing a beef brisket.
Smoking up a brisket?
The only thing that's stopping me is I got leftovers from Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving we threw down, huh?
You got leftover brisket?
I got leftover food from I overbought on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. You got food you got to cook up.
So I still got food in the freezer, right, that we can cook for Christmas, or we can just keep it in the freezer. It ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Someday you'll want it.
I got lobster and crab and shrimp, and we had a boil. We had a seafood boil for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I remember you brought me on just to show me that.
I had to tell somebody.
He sends me a link. I'm in the middle of watching a football game. He sends me a link. He says, "Come on, So I get on to go see what it was he wants. He just in time enough for him to lift the lid and stir it, show me what he had going on.
My son,
and then he said to me, "All right, I gotta go because it's time to eat."
my sons cooked Thanksgiving dinner.
Did they? What'd they cook?
They smoked a turkey. They did dressing, macaroni and cheese, and two sweet potato pies.
Wait a minute. They smoked a turkey in your smoker, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Because I didn't think they had smoke.
No. And they also did some greens in a pressure cooker. It was delicious.
How long did it take to cook the turkey?
Maybe 5 hours, 4 hours. I was upstairs. I stayed upstairs, and while they were cooking, they did all I did was give them the money. They bought and cooked everything. I was really impressed.
Nice. Now they got girlfriends that were helping them out, or they did it all on their lonesomes?
They did all of it. All of it.
So that means you did a good job teaching them then, right?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I was proud of them. Yes.
I ain't mad at you. We got to teach these young men how to cook.
Exactly. And for Christmas, I'm buying 100 pounds of chitlins, and their mama gonna cook them, and we're gonna split them.
100 pounds.
Yeah, we love some chitlins.
That's a lot of chitlins, Chuck.
Now you don't actually get 100 pounds of chitlins. It's 100 pounds with the fat and the water and everything. By the time you clean them, it cuts down a lot of that.
It does. Have you ever cleaned chitlins?
I ain't never cleaned them. My ex and my father was chitlin cleaners. I just ate them.
Tell me we all gotta have our job, right?
That's right. That's right.
I take out the trash. I keep oil in the car, air in the tires. Y'all do the chitlins.
Y'all clean the chitlins.
Yeah.
That's called delegating. I like the way you think, Chucky. Woo!
I'm Fred G. Sanford.
I have been buying.
What's the G stand for today?
Getting shit together.
I used to love that. I'm Fred G. Sanford, and the G stands for.
Gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
Well, I've been buying the pre-cleaned chitlins.
We do too, and she'll still go and clean behind those.
Right. Exactly. But it's a lot less cleaning, a lot less buttholes if you want to know, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now I like my chicken, the chitlins the day after.
Okay.
I have to boil them and let them sit in the pot, and then the next day take them out, chop them up, and then fry them up in butter in the skillet.
Oh, see, we just eat them boiled. Okay.
Oh no, you haven't lived, man. And then you throw hot sauce in the skillet too.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Oh, dude, get them a little crunchy.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
Tim, do you eat chitlins?
Nope.
Okay.
See, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. Show him a picture of your wife. She don't make no chitlins. Show him.
I think I saw her a few weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
I'm the cook.
Okay.
But he's also Portuguese, and I bet you.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Portuguese have a chitlin meal. I'm sure they eat everything over there.
My grandfather, whenever he butchered an animal, he'd capture all the blood and the intestines from that animal, and they'd make what they call the blood pudding with the blood and rice, and then they pack it in the intestine, and they called it chorizo. And I'd always, whenever you go over there and he's making sausage, say, is this chorizo? No chorizo for me.
Okay.
But I've eaten pig's ear and cow's tongue.
Listen.
Yep.
So that I experienced that in Situate, right?
Yeah.
Them gutting the pig over at Pammy's house. I'd never seen that in my life. That was just not good. Not good. Now I know why they built grocery stores for me.
Now, see, Alan, right? My buddy Alan that comes on from time to time?
Right.
He and his son were up in Georgia a couple of weeks ago, hunting, and his son nailed 3 wild pigs.
Okay.
They cut them up and packed them up and took them to a meat processor to go ahead and neatly cut them up and package them. But they had to quarter the pigs so they could get them out of the field
because they were so big.
Yeah, I think he said one was almost 200 pounds, and the other ones were around 140, 130.
Okay.
So how do you quarter a pig in a field?
You take out your knife, you cut it open, you clean out the innards, and then you cut it up into front leg right, front leg left, rear leg right, rear leg left. I said to him, "What'd you do with the bacon?" He says, "That's what I kept looking for, was the bacon."
It's there. It's there.
Yeah.
But man, I want a chainsaw to cut up a 200-pound pig.
I do love me some ham hock though.
Okay.
How do you cook your ham hock, Timmy?
My grandfather from the old country, there's a soup called manchupa, or stew called manchupa. And you may have had it at one of the Portuguese parties when you lived in Scituate. But it was traditionally made from when the ham bone had nothing but gristle left on it. And you take some dry corn and the ham bone and you throw it in a pot and you simmer it for about 6 hours to soften up the corn and get all the juices out of the ham bone. What I do is I go get a couple of nice smoked ham hock, and I throw those into the pot along with the dried corn and simmer that to the point where the ham hock is just falling apart inside the pot.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Yep.
sense. Chucky, you're a ham hock eater?
Oh yeah, we smoked some ham hocks when they did the Thanksgiving dinner. We smoked 4 big giant ones, and we froze 2 of them, and then they used the other 2 to put in the greens.
So I've never seen them unsmoked. In the grocery store, they're always smoked.
Yeah.
Then I smoked mine extra.
And I tell you what, Chuck, I do love me some greens that have been simmered with ham hock.
Yep. Only way. Yep.
So
Nothing better.
I'm going to tell on myself. This pandemic had gotten me nervous, right? So I'm trying to think of what I can stock up on in the house in case shit goes down. You know what I mean? I got some food up in the crib. So what I decided to do was 16 bean soup.
Okay.
Right? And I got turkey wings, smoked ham hocks, and all that packed in the freezer. So I figure if something goes down, I can do bean soup forever.
Yep. Yep.
All right, 10 bags of bean soup, Timmy. Don't laugh at me.
Nah, I ain't laughing at you, brother.
10 bags.
I ain't laughing at you.
And I sleep at night now.
Yeah.
I know I got some food in the house that we can deal with. I keep water, and that's
So have you ever had green beans cooked with bacon?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Right. So I'm down in Cuba on a trip, and the village they had grown a field of green beans, and they had just finished harvesting, and the ladies were going to cook it up, and I said to them, "Have you ever had green beans and bacon?" And nobody had ever had it before, and we were heading into the city, so I told myself, "Well, don't cook the green beans. I'll tell you about it when I get back." And I had the driver take us by the Canasiera so I could get some bacon, and brought it back. And well, first of all, I've never even thought it crossed my mind these women had never cooked bacon before.
I was about to say, isn't that expensive? That's a luxury, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a luxury. It's expensive in Cuba. It's not even readily available anymore.
That was my next question. How do you find bacon in Cuba?
At the time, you had to go to the Canasiera, and it was big money to buy bacon.
So I'm assuming a Canasiera is a grocery store, but apparently
no. Canasiera is the meat market, the meat store.
Okay.
So the butcher store. So I bring back the bacon, and they got the green beans, and I thought I fully explained to them how to cook the bacon and throw it in the pot with the green beans and finish cooking, so the bacon and the green beans. And they go to set the table for the meal, and there's one plate full of green beans and another plate full of cooked bacon. I said, well, I guess something got lost in the translation.
No, they heard you, Timmy. They said, we are not going to waste this expensive bacon in this juice.
They didn't know what the hell. They didn't know that was they didn't know what the bacon was. They just kept looking at it.
Wow.
So what's really sad, Chuck, is down there in Cuba, it's illegal for a Cuban to possess beef. It's 25 years in jail if you're caught with beef. So the majority of Cubans, young Cubans, have never ever had a beef meal before. They've never had a hamburger. You think all those traditional Cuban dishes like ropa vieja and picadillo, and they don't know nothing about it.
So
wow.
What's the deal with that? What's the why? Is it India, little India or something?
No, it's the prevailing attitude is keeping the cows alive keeps the herd growing, and they can keep the milk flowing.
And milk's more important than beef.
Yeah, milk's more important than beef.
What happens when your cow? What happens when your cow dies?
That's what they serve to you at the restaurants that serve beef in the cities.
Wow.
So you better hope it died of natural causes.
One day I made a mistake. I was there. I wanted a hamburger.
Oh no!
And we were in the city of Matanzas, and in the restaurant they had hamburgers, beef hamburgers on the menu. So I asked for a hamburger, and the waiter tells me they're all out of ground beef. I said, all right, any ropa vieja or picadillo? No ropa vieja, no picadillo. He says, we do have beef, but it's, grilled steak. I said, all right, fine. I want a steak. I'll take it. Man, that thing was so damn tough.
It was moose.
It was so. When I got back to the village, I had to make toothpicks out of twigs from the tree so I could get in there and clean it all out of my teeth.
Wow.
I was like, never again will I eat.
It's an island, Timmy, so the seafood should be fabulous. Why would you go for it?
No, there isn't. The seafood's not that abundant either on that island. Unfortunately, because the economy is so depressed there, the basic meal of your average Cuban is rice and vegetables.
Wow.
Rice and so they're all vegans.
Yeah, well, by force, because beef is illegal, and chicken and pork have gotten so expensive that they can't afford it.
Wow. Well, last night I made some chili, and I put some goat meat in it.
On purpose?
On purpose. My sons and I, over the past about 3 years, we slaughtered 3 goats and 1 turkey. And that is the best meat you can eat. I love goat. Oh my goodness.
I can see that. So what did you like co-op it, raise it, buy it for $35 and then pay for them to feed it until it was time to slaughter it, or you just went and picked one out?
One of my coworkers got a little farm, and she raises goats and sheep and chickens and turkeys and stuff like that. And she was getting rid of one about 3 years ago. It was about 150 pounds. So me and my son went over there and slaughtered it and took it to the butcher. And then about a year later, she had 2. So I took the biggest one. And then after we got that one, she called me a week later and said, you want to come get this other one? So we got 3 goats in about 2.5, 3 years. And that meat is delicious. It's the healthiest red meat you can eat, high in omega-3s and low in cholesterol. And me and my sons love it, love it, love it.
Did you cook it up in the Dutchie?
Yeah. Just a big old pot.
Yeah, because around here it's a goat in the Dutchie, curried goat cooked in the Dutchie.
Yeah, I love curry goat. I had an old girlfriend from Jamaica. She was a phenomenal cook. I love that cooking. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I kind of tuned out after you said we slaughtered them. What
Yeah.
you doing? You went out there with your 38 and pumped it down. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, just shot him in the back of the head.
With your bullets or their bullets?
No, I brought my own, and then I hung it up, and then we skinned it and gutted it and all that stuff. It was fun.
Yeah. So he took the 38 to the back of the head, then he broke out his scalpel and performed surgery.
Dig it.
And you used the word fun. You used the word fun.
We enjoyed doing it. We haven't been able to hunt in several years, and my sons feel like slaughtering the goats is the next best thing to hunting.
I forgot you guys were hunters. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that is not a good Sunday for me, killing something. I have a hard time killing skeeters. You know what I mean?
Everything you eat is dead anyway.
It is, but I did not kill it.
Paul would rather go to this butcher store and buy it already ready to go.
But it's a sense of accomplishment to see it living one day and in your pot a few days later. There's nothing better than that.
See, that's exact opposite for me, baby. When I see it on the hook, I'm like, I bet you its mother is looking for it.
No, because she in the pot too.
Different head, totally different head.
Before I met Paul, I spent a year living at my grandfather's. Actually, no, it was after you guys moved out. I spent a year living at my grandfather's farm, and he always had a milking cow. But every year, that milking cow would give birth to a bull, and that bull would never last the full year. It would always be in the freezer by the end of the year.
Yeah, good and tender.
My friends would say to me at school, "How do you take care of an animal knowing you're going to eat it?" And I'd look at him and go, "That's how you take care of it. I'm going to eat your ass."
I'm going to make sure you get some good stuff in you too, right?
The last bull he got, that one there, Hobo was his name. And he was a pain in my butt. And whenever he would buck me or do something to try to hurt me, I'd look at him and I said, "Boy, you're going to taste so damn good. Oh, you're going to taste good on my plate."
So I'm taking neither one of you saw Charlotte's Web. That's all I'm saying.
I saw it. And I'm gonna tell you this way.
It's some good pig, huh?
Yeah, yeah, it would have been some good pig on my plate.
All right. Well, hey, Chuck, why don't you say goodbye? It's about that time.
I thought it started at 7:15. That's why I called so late.
No, 9:15 is right.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 9:15. We go from 9 till 10, but I like a little time to set it up. Nobody's ever on time anyway, so
okay.
It don't matter.
Well, it's been good talking to you all as usual. Y'all stay safe.
There you go. Nice. Timmy, on you.
All right, y'all. Merry Christmas. I guess we're gonna try to do this next Friday. I don't know, but if I don't see you, Merry Christmas, and well, enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna enjoy me some time off.
All right.
Is next Friday actually Christmas, Timmy? What is it?
Yeah. Next Friday's the 25th.
Man, I'd love to talk to you guys on Christmas. We can just jack in. Just make sure you got your drawers on, Chuck. I know how you do. Around the house.
I'll put my Christmas drawers on. How about that?
The clean ones, right? Not the ones from
they're gonna be clean.
Hey, Paul, if you see that little red light, keep lighting up down below his chin.
I am so afraid of you guys. Listen, we've had a great time here. And, I'm glad you could join us if you would like to do the things we do, radio, television, internet. Holler at us, 810-239-2901. We're determined to make a difference, and we need you to. There too many two? I think there's too many twos. I think there's too many twos. All right, Timmy, you ready?
Yep.
Chuck, I don't know if you can handle this. Do you know the out? Do you know the out?
I'm gonna have to watch y'all.
All right, ready. All right, Timmy. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and
Enjoy the life you're living.
Just until you can live the life
you enjoy.
You'll enjoy.
All right.
Peace.
Later.